In June of 2013, I hired Visiting Angels to provide companionship for my 90-year-old father in Warren, Michigan. He was living in a senior community, but because of his progressing dementia, he wasn't socializing or attending activities in his building. We felt that a companion would give him the confidence and encouragement to participate more in activities, as well as entertaining or interacting with him in his room if he chose not to go to any activities. We started with a companion 3 afternoons a week, and it really helped my dad to blossom. He started engaging with others again and regained his confidence to participate in activities. He loved telling jokes, and now he had an audience again. The companions were a combination of young women and more mature caregivers, and my dad loved both. The younger caregivers were good listeners and treated him like their grandfathers. The older women were mature enough to handle social situations that came up and look out the best for my dad's increasingly complex needs. Over 2 years, his Visiting Angel companions increased to 5 afternoons a week and then 7 times a week, and finally to 24-hour caregivers for the last 6 months of his life. It allowed him to stay in his community and not have to go to the hospital. Visiting Angels work very closely with our family to provide caregivers to cover the changing coverage requirements. They have a large pool of available workers, and we appreciated their reserve of caregivers to take care of my dad's changing needs. We're so glad we went with the agency rather than a private caregiver, because when Dad needed more care, they had a whole group of qualified caregivers to pick from. We didn't have to start from scratch to find another private caregiver, or 2, or even 3. We were most impressed by the willingness of the caregivers to work 12-hour shifts during those last 6 months. Being out of state, I loved getting photos that the caregivers sometimes sent of my dad at happy hour, or pose with Santa Claus, or even they got him to go to a flower arranging class. My dad trusted his caregivers, and they wanted to make sure that during his last months they were providing continuity of care, so he didn't have to have new people surrounding him. Their devotion to him was amazing and so welcome to my family. We're most grateful for the Visiting Angel administration and the caregivers themselves. My dad was well taken care of by women he loved and women who loved him. My family will never forget how helpful Visiting Angels was to us. We heartily recommend them to anyone who needs elder or medical care.